couldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only love what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Alvarez under it. Makes the grab, one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Sean Murphy.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Jurickson Profar stands in now and watches strike one. Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, it happens.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken.
Gets it to first. They get the out on Acuna. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Braves nothing, Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball one. Alonso with a homer in his last game.
Our biggest concern, other than injury, after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. Lopez fires. Line, and that's a base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And he'll pull him to second safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Alonso at third. Soto at second with nobody out. That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. Kicks and fires. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
One ball,
off balance as well.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. And that is a big first out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
At the plate, Mark Vientos. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty. That one fouled off. Runners are at the corners, one away. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 4-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Coming home. He will score. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Reynaldo Lopez is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
The new
Atlanta,
pitcher in the game, Bryce
number
Elder.
55.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
One out, runner at second. Jeff McNeil stands in. Went deep in the ball game last night. On the ground to first, Olsen. And he takes it himself for the out. Take a look at the lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Pete Alonso.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Jose Siri stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Alvarez at third with 2 away. On the ground. Fair ball. In comes the runner from third. It's 6-0. The throw to second is offline.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves nothing. Second inning set to go. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Right through there for a strike. Nice grab. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone, and now Matt Olson up to hit.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Elder back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
Inside.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Riley fires to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. RBI single his last time up. on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick
The
outs.
left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And that is ball 1. Now a pop up on the infield. Albies makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. They lead it though 6-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That's in for a strike. Senga winds and deals. And a foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Batting it, the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 out. Base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just
Now
anxious
batting,
right
the
there, and
designated
understandably
hitter.
so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Albies over to first in time. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Clips the corner. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And right back to the mound. On to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The left fielder, number 7, Jurickson.
Here's Profar now. He's 0 for 1. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Very good pitch, backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
The Braves with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Ball 2.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these 2 teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Acuna measures 6 feet even, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And he grounds one back up the middle. McNeil gets it to first. And Acuna retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here, not going their way. It's 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Siri aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes again. Foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one lifted in the air, left field. Profar settles under it, makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso.
Runner, yes,
There goes the runner. There's the ball.
Ball one.
Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's out to center field. Acuna after it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Senga back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Tap foul at the plate. The Mets up big in this one. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson. He hit into a double play his first time up. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Home run number 30 on the year, and they've got their first run. It's 7-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
2 outs, nobody on. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Right side, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's 7-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one hammered. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. His 67th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 8-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And here is Brandon Nimmo. First pitch misses.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark
Vientos up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
The count.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Throw on to Olsen. There to beat him by an eyelash.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Brett.
2 down, base is empty. Brett Beatty digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Ripped to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Murphy.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Oh, 1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, his righty-lefty splits there. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good, and they add a run. It's 9-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Bryce Elder done for the night, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Dylan Lee on the pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil, has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, Olsen handles the chance. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Jose Siri now at the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Into the Big Apple, seats and gone. Wow. They'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Francisco Lindor. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That one well upstairs. Ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson warming up as well. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive caught. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Grounds 1 to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
Here's Acuna now. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there, got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And it's fouled away.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down quietly. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Senga, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down. Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 in this one. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Out towards right center field. Albies corrals it. That's out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. That one misses. Ball 1. Now this is in the air down the line. And Acuna able to make the grab. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Here comes Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is downstairs. That one missed.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
In the air, left side. Nimmo ranging after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Queens, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. Lee back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Harris makes the grab on the run. The Mets were around 50 years before they had their first no-hitter in franchise history. It was thrown by Johan Santana right here at Citi Field. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's down and in.
And looking back at that Santana no-no, Boog, it's really amazing that he pulled it off against a St. Louis lineup that was absolutely stacked with strong hitters. A memorable night for sure.
Ripped to short. Arcia whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Jeff.
And now Jeff McNeil. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
1-0.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. To first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Braves 1. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Murphy.
Right through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's got a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Edwin Diaz.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Edwin Diaz.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Harris, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Series sizing it up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The Braves down to their last out. Jerks and Profar. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.